I need some meditation music of sorts. Gemini. Welcome back, guys. We're doing Gemini. I'm telling you. It's like I push the like button and then I forget to say hi and I'm rude. This is the Queen of Hearts. Make sure you are subscribing, inviting, and liking and signing up for notifications by hitting the bell. Keep an open mind. Wow. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and experiences, right? So many ways to look at that. Codependencies, okay. Gemini, what are you doing? What are you doing? Some of you may be getting engaged, okay? Or elevating to the next level, okay? Marriage, all right? You need to know that. But there's a couple of things you may need to work on. Wow, somebody else almost got the same cards. I'll have to look back. Wow. Woo! Maybe different order. But wow, wow, wow. Okay. Some of you may be getting married, okay? And maybe even talking honeymoons and what have you, okay? Elevating to the next level, going on a retreat, a honeymoon of sorts, a vacay, okay? Together. Okay, Gemini, congratulations on that, right? Ooh la la. Let's see. A lot of forgiving and learning, okay, for a lot of us, okay, as well. Just forgiving and learning, forgiving ourselves, learning situations. By just looking at this, guys, I'm going to tell you some of you may be experiencing some codependency issues, okay? Single or partnered, okay? Or the partner, okay, if you're partnered. Or the person you're dating, okay? May have some unhealthy codependencies on each other, okay? Jealousies, trust issues, okay? Unable to be without each other, very, suspicious, okay? Then we go into alcohol, smoking, even drug, right? Codependencies as well. Just unhealthy, bad habits. Even just too much, wanting too much sex, right? Looking at things like porn stuff and what have you. I mean, I have to say everything. I hope it doesn't get this video removed, right? I'm just trying to, I can't think of nicer words for it. I mean, I'll have to look and see if I can find other words for those, for that. But a lot of interneting, gaming, hanging out with the friends, partying, right? So much can fall under this, okay? Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And this could be the partner, yourself, together, single and meeting somebody, right? Wow, wow, wow. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done here with what some of you Geminis, self-work and or work in a relationship, okay? I really feel for most of you that it's gonna be okay, because you're gonna go ahead and realize that it's affecting your love life, okay? Whether single or partnered. Keep an open mind. Some of you are gonna be meeting people that are out of your regular, type, okay? Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, okay? You may be already partnered and with a soulmate, and your soulmate is changing. They're not the same person they were before. Hopefully it's not because of the codependencies, because this could also be a controlling person, right, as well, in the relationship. That could be a bad habit, right, of controlling, of talking down, being somebody that's very domineering or dominating, right? But keep an open mind that your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. They may be going through some phases. They may be going through this problems here, okay? And you need to have a sit down and talk about it, right? If you want to work it out, right? Some of you may back away from the whole situation instead of going on a honeymoon. you may retreat from that person and back away and give them space, right? Make them realize that you're not going to entertain it, right? But there's some type of transformation going on, hopefully for the better, right? Always is what I say. If it needs to happen, then and conversations need to be had. Have some good conversations, okay? Don't talk down to the person. Don't treat them bad. Just let them know that it's affecting our love life, okay? If it's you, then here's your sign, right? Here's your clarity. Here's your guidance. You're gonna have to do something, because even if the person is not saying anything, it is affecting your love life, right? Single, same way. It's affecting you finding that soulmate, that permanent relationship, okay? So that's one way to look at this card about keeping an open mind. Another one is that some of you are single and you're going to be meeting somebody that's completely outside of, or opposite of what you usually look for, right? And it's going to be a shocker, right? It's going to be a shocker. You're going to be attracted to this person and you're going to like that, right? And just keep an open mind, right? Be careful that it may not be somebody that has codependencies, all right? So there's your red flag, okay? Because you may need to back away from the situation, okay? They may be even inviting you to go somewhere, but you need to get to know this person if you're single, right? And if you're already seeing the codependencies, do you really want to go anywhere with them? You may want to just back away from the situation, okay? Or they may be retreating, right, themselves and kind of because they have these codependencies, right? They're not being themselves. There's some changes maybe you're noticing, all right? Either way, okay, however it resonates, Gemini, keep an open mind. I think, regardless, it's going to be okay, whichever way this is resonating with you. If it's resonating, if it's not resonating, wait for it. It may be something coming up in the next couple of weeks, all right? Don't dismiss it. Because sometimes my readings can come true right away in 24 hours, 48 hours. They can take 2 weeks, 3 weeks, okay? So just keep these readings in mind and go back to them and watch them, replay them. So let's go ahead and explore the cards, okay? Codependency issues, keeping an open mind. It may be going off on a vacation. Even seeing this, it could be somebody going into rehab, okay? Wow. That's from Spirit, guys. However it fits, okay? So let's see. Keeping an open mind. Let's explore a little bit more for Gemini. Wow. Keep an open mind. And I always like to give you what I get first, right? And then we go ahead and explore what the card meaning, okay, is, because we could find more things in here, okay? The romance angels sent you this card as a reminder to stay open to the possibility of your soulmate appearing in a form that may differ from what you expect. This especially is true if you tend to date a certain quote-unquote type of individual. You're always attracted to the same kind of person. Maybe the same kind of person with codependencies. You drew this card to help you discover your soulmate. This card may signal that you've already been introduced to this person but have overlooked his or her romantic potential. And it may be because they have codependencies, right? Take the time to get to know the various individuals you meet. That is the biggest message here, okay? If you're single. Even if there isn't an initial attraction, at the very least you will learn more about yourself and may make a new friend. If you're partnered, you may be just seeing changes within the dynamics in the personality of your partner, okay? It always say, we're going to evolve in a relationship. We can't be the person we were 6 months, 12 months into our honeymoon phase of getting to know each other. Okay, as we decide to move in together and start facing obstacles and bills and everything else, people change. In general, people evolve, the person that you met is not the same person a year later. They're not the same person 5 years later either, okay, or 10 years later. For some of you that have been in a long-term relationship, both of you are evolving and you're seeing the changes, right? So, instead of fighting it, get to know your partner a little bit more, right? Sit down and have those talks and see what's going on with your partner, okay, and vice versa, and tell each other about your renewed goals, because you had goals when you met, but now if you've met those goals, right, you've got new goals and future goals. Sit down and have a conversation, okay? If codependency is affecting the relationship, then that needs to be addressed, right? uh, Maybe that's changing your perception of the person that you're with, right? And it's the angels are saying, hang on, keep an open mind, right? This card of codependency, okay, answers your question in perhaps a surprising way, because addictions are the culprit behind the issues you're attempting to resolve, okay? Or they will present as the culprit, okay? This could be your own craving for a substance or unhealthful behavior, or it could be that your partner's addictions are impacting your love life as well. This card is also an indicator of childhood experiences in an addictive family that have caused issues or are causing issues in your love life now. Addictions numb the heart to pain, okay, guys? At the end of the day, especially if they're drug addictions, okay, or alcohol and what have you, right? But they also diminish its capacity to love. So a lot of people don't want to feel, right? They don't want to feel love, so they drown themselves in alcohol or, you know, whatever drugs, right, and what have you, for whoever it resonates. And it's not an answer. It's putting a Band-Aid, okay, on a big open wound. This is maybe so they don't feel the pain as well of other relationships in the past, or even any type of pain or discomfort while they're in this relationship, and keeps them kind of far away, right, from really feeling feelings, okay? Since love is the basis of your romantic partnership, addictions become a barrier to moving forward towards true emotional intimacy. This is especially true if you are twisting yourself in knots to please a person whose dependency has lessened his or her capacity for happiness. Okay, so now you see this person is codependent on something, right? And you're doing everything you can do to make them happy, but nothing changes because of the codependencies. You're just wearing yourself out, okay, and stressing yourself out. That no-win situation will negatively affect your self-esteem and your own happiness if you continue. It's not even your fault. Fortunately, lots of support is available, so make sure that you look up whatever resources are available to you if you are dealing with an addiction that has to do with substance abuse, okay? And it's interfering in your love life. If it's addictions that are, like looking at internet, looking at or sexual, physical type, or other addictions, you may need to get counseling and therapy for that, okay? And there's resources out there that you can find for those particular situations, okay? There's 12-step meetings, addiction supports, okay? Free groups, okay? Try to find some free groups near you through internet searches or by contacting your local community health center, okay? They should be able to help you, but this is also the card of needing some type of therapy, okay, or help or assistance, all right? Don't be afraid or ashamed, okay? All of us have gone through something or the other that we've needed some type of help, okay? The retreat card, again, I said some of you may be possibly, okay? This could be a wedding, elevating, talking about honeymoon, okay? And very happy ending here, right? It's time to disconnect from the world, right? It could mean rehab if somebody's needing to go to rehab and there's a partnership there, right? Or it could mean backing away from somebody or leaving somebody and just getting away from the situation, okay? Not partaking in it, okay? Because you know that you can't do it by yourself. The romance angels see that your love life blossoms as you spend time alone with your partner or by yourself, okay? This is for Gemini. It appears that you become confused or conflicted by others people's advice. It's time for you to disconnect so that you can better hear your own feelings and opinions and follow your own intuition and gut. If you are in a partnership, spending time together apart from others will renew your commitment and take it to the next level. This could mean taking a vacation, going on a nature hike, enjoying a long drive, or turning off the phones and computer and the devices as you both enjoy the quiet afternoon at home, watching a movie, painting, okay? The painting on this card also indicates a honeymoon, which could be a literal message, okay, of a honeymoon. So there may be a deepening of commitment or new serious relationship if you're currently single. Wow. This card may indicate an upcoming engagement, wedding, or renewal of vows. These activities are more meaningful as you spend time alone with your partner. If you're presently single, this card guides you to spend time by yourself, meditating upon your true feelings and thoughts. Be sure to take action based on any intuitive guidance you get. This strengthens your energy, which helps you rapidly attract and manifest your loving partner. Okay, so if you have to go off and meditate on your own to make decisions and follow your intuition and gut when it comes to this, then go for it. All right. Very nice messages here for you, Gemini. We are now going to be left with our fire signs. Thank you for watching, guys. And hopefully I'll try to get them in later tonight, okay?